which critics should you listen to and which ones you should not give a damn about what they say. So if someone criticizes you, number one, that's a compliment because that means you're important enough for people to talk about you. Okay? So number two, who is criticizing you? Are they better than you at the same thing? Then their opinion must be valuable. If they're below you, they're in that same matter they're criticizing, what's their opinion worth? Nothing. Because everyone has an opinion, but not everyone's opinion is important or valid. Okay? And if they are above you and they're criticizing you, yes, you open your eye there and you check if there's something that could improve you, because they might know something that you don't know since they're better than you at that same thing. Does it make sense? You know, you can predict the future if you prepare enough. That's what Trump is telling us. He learned from this stock exchange trader expert that she was always hitting it on the nail most times, right? And it was because she could predict by the sound of the news what was going to happen next, because she could predict from a game of ping pong what was also going to happen next from her youth. So they were making a parallel between those things. So by being on top of current events and by reading past events and reading the great masters, you can make an educated guess of what's happening next and be accurate at it more times than not. And that way, eventually, you win. By statistics, right? And there's a final quote saying, see my dessert? It's non-fat Greek yogurt. Because I don't want to be fat. And you also want to be a non-fat. And to keep up my motivation with martial arts, here's Bruce Lee, here's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Did you watch this movie? This movie is Enter the Dragon. Did you like it? Be water, my friend. I want to show you the damage from Jiu-Jitsu, yeah? One wound, these are disappearing already, okay? Here I have some bruises. And here, where's here? There, more. It takes time to build a skyscraper, yeah? And you cannot start it from the top. You start it from the foundations. And the better the foundations, and you take your time and you do it perfectly, and then you can build a 50 stories building. Because if you don't build it correctly, it might crumble and kill people. It's very dangerous. So it's the same thing with anything, with money, with career. You gotta start at the bottom, get a good foundation, and get little by little up. The problem is most people don't have the patience and they want it fast. You know, fast and magic doesn't happen. It happens in your dreams. That means you're a gambler, all right? If you want to be an actor, you start being an extra, you know, and you start doing small parts until you become a great actor and you become a leading man. You don't jump to the top. So it's the same with your money, you know. You don't make suddenly $1 million. You learn how to do $1 and then $10 and then $100, and yeah, I might be broke, but you know what? I'm still handsome, you sucker. Got paid by Lazada? Cling! Got paid by Shopee? Cling! I had to pay the suppliers with that money? Bronk! He recommends in this episode that we read Carl Jung to have a correct psychology mindset. It will help a lot in business. And also about having a persona when it comes to work. Yeah? Like a mask, which is not a bad thing, but it's a useful thing. Imagine you need a character. So you jump into it and you get out of it when you go home, for example. Imagine you're having a bad day because your boyfriend left you and you're a salesperson, okay? So you cannot go there and say, yeah, this is the car you have to buy. I don't care which car you buy. Never mind, the world is ending. No, you have to wear a persona and be cheerful and confident and say, yes, you need this card. Good. You know, you do your job properly, you sell the car, then you go home, you take off the persona, and then if you decide, you can cry about it or not, you know. See my point? Useful. New Nike cologne. So, I'll smell like the sweat of my idol sportsman. Come on, go to the pool, do exercise. Huh? Oh no. At the gym, I bought these new Harbinger gloves that fit like a glove. Pun intended. Very expensive, don't even ask me. Having some ego is not a bad thing after all. Huh? Did you hear? How many times did you hear? Take away your ego. You're too focused on your ego. You should have no ego and give yourself to others. You know what Trump says? If you have no ego, you're a loser. You know, that takes a loser personality. So you have to have a balance, you know, because ego also makes you stronger and keeps you know, if not, it takes some ego to be like a winner out there, you know, some ambitious and some confidence in yourself. So well, take it with a grain of salt. Come on, train guys. I wait. Exercise daily, guys. Woohoo! It had to happen finally. I had injury in my thumb in jiu-jitsu. Real life cash flow board game. Oh my gosh, look at all that money. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, la 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 la, forever. 5